King is alive. Welcome to the second edition of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship talk show, where I am actually tonight not alone. I am joined by the candidate master, none other than Coach Kenny Willenberg from Brackenfell. Coach Kenny, how are you doing tonight?
Very good. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, Coach Kenny, the Alex Forbes Battleboard Chess Championship is well underway at the moment. We've seen a few teams come out on top. We've seen a few teams take massive hidings across South Africa, obviously across 4 provinces. We're playing in Gauteng, we're playing in the Northwest, we're playing in KZN, as well as in the Western Cape. We are coming to you live from our studio here in the Western Cape. Coach, we've seen the teams play. What do you make of the tournament so far?
Super excited to see how the finals is going to go down. I must say I was surprised by some of the schools that came out on top. Kiro Durbanville especially, I mean, one of the schools to look out. Not that I was surprised about them, but they are one of the schools to look out for going into this final stage of the competition. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
to see.
Yeah, we're definitely blessed to be able to have a few of the teams that will be joining us later on in the show, where we'll be calling in the winners of their provinces. We're going to be talking to the obviously to Northwood, who won the KZN leg. We're going to be talking to Randfontein, who won the Gauteng leg, and we will be speaking to Potts Gymnasium's manager and player who won the Northwest leg of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. We've got some results to show. Obviously, there was massive action that happened on the 10th. Some of the teams did really well. Coach Kenny, you just spoke about Kiro Durbanville, who came through strong in the Western Cape. They beat Paul Boyza in a semi-final that actually went to a what did they call it, a sudden death?
Sudden death, yes.
Yeah, so they went to a sudden death. Scores there were tied all at 5-5, and then Kiro Durbanville just pushing through, winning that one 6-5 there. Your making of the Western Cape leg?
That was great to watch. I must say the schools that came through there towards the end, especially with that quarterfinal leg, Paul Boys, Paul Gymnasium, Paul Roos, also one of the top schools in the Western Cape, but Kiro Durbanville proving that they are a force to be reckoned with. Yeah,
Coach Kenny, we spoke about it. Your father was the coach at Kiro Durbanville for a long time.
Yes.
Has left a lasting legacy there.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I mean, Coach Ruben Salimu, the current coach at Kiro Durbanville, is also one of the best coaches in the country right now. Although my dad did, I mean, I'm very proud of the fact that my dad, Coach Roland Willenberg, left a legacy in the area, in the Western Cape as a whole, but especially with Kiro Durbanville. But I think it's Ruben's time now, and he's been there for a couple of years now, so he's phasing in a new sort of era at the Kiro Durbanville school, and as you can see, the results, they speak for themselves.
Yeah, the results definitely speak for themselves. We're just going to have a quick look at what happened in the Western Cape. Obviously, the teams did really well. Paul Boys are there in this round 2, losing to Kiro Durbanville 5-6. Huguenot doing really well to come to all the way to the semi-final, losing against Paul Roos there, and eventually losing to Paul Boys in the 3rd and 4th playoff match. But there we see that the score in the final between Kiro Durbanville High and Paul Roos Gymnasium, 6-4. Well done to Kiro Durbanville. Well done to Coach Salimu for taking his team all the way to becoming the champions. Obviously now, Coach, they will have to go on to the 24th and defend that Western Cape title now.
Yes, they are the pride of the Western Cape. I mean, everybody knows about Kiro Durbanville. A lot of the players from the school have gone all the way up to, reaching the top of South African chess. I know the number 1 player, also candidate master Regan Palmer. I think he's also the highest rated player in the competition as a whole.
Okay.
So I kind of, being from the Western Cape, I'm back in Kiro Durbanville.
Yeah, you're back in Kiro Durbanville. There you have it. You have Kiro Durbanville. You have the backing of Coach Kenny Willenberg here. Coach Kenny, we'll be moving on to the Gauteng leg of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. There we see St. John's College losing to Noordheuwel there, and Noordheuwel going through to the semi-final, losing against the eventual winners, Randfontein 4 points to 6 in the semi-final. We saw Cornwall Hill against JPI. There was some controversy here in the Gauteng. There were some disputes that happened on Saturday. We do urge and we do encourage the pupils, please do not make use of advice while you are playing against your opponents, because obviously the arbiters are very strict with that. They have the cameras on. They are looking to see who is doing what, and they call you immediately, coach, to make sure that there's no cheating, there's no partiality, and that everything is going just. We have Randfontein. We are gonna have an opportunity now to speak to the Randfontein coach as well as the player. So we'll be tuning into them live right now. We are now joined live by the Gauteng champions all the way from Randfontein. We've got Coach Fernando Nyirenda and the player Atlegang Nguni. Coach, how are you doing today?
No, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Yourself, that side?
Well, on this side, Coach, thank you so much for asking. Coach, I just have to applaud you for putting on Battleboards at the back there. That is a beautiful chess move right there.
It's a checkmate if you ask me, man.
Still alive on this side. Coach Fernando, obviously
Yes.
we've experienced the first week of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship on Saturday, the 10th of February. How was your experience of day one?
The experience was good, though it wasn't easy, because I'm sure we had our ups and downs, and there were games that were actually stressful. I remember there was one game, I think we played with Noordheuwel. They were close. They almost got us, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't easy.
How did you experience it?
The first game that we played with Noordheuwel, I think it was a 6-2 win. It was quite close, and then the second one that we faced them again, we had two players that had a draw, and that's what even made it worse, because we won, they won. I think it was a draw, so it was quite close. Yeah.
Yeah, Atlegang, you were part of the battle. You were between the 64 squares. As a player, your experience of the whole day?
It was very challenging and very stressful, as seeing that chess is a mind game, but it was much of turning tables a lot, because most of our games were okay for the first runner-ups, and then we got to the last few games and it got a little bit challenging. We fought really good fights, and to be honest, it was quite good of an experience, although it did definitely leave a mark on the fact that chess is not easy. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Coach Fernando, we spoke throughout the week leading up towards the competition. Alex Forbes, what do you make of the competition and the sponsorship that has come on board to help chess grow in South Africa?
I think it's something that we should look forward to always happening in the future, because I believe it's the first time of such a tournament. So I would also ask Alexander Forbes to continue it, and if need be, we can also add other provinces to come on board, and that way it should be all provinces in South Africa can get such opportunities, and we should be able to at least take the flag high.
Yeah, we definitely are going to be working on it. That's why we are trying our very and utmost best to make it a great product. Coach Kenny, I've got Coach Kenny here as well with me. I'm pretty sure, Coach, you have a few questions for the team that won the Gauteng leg of the Battleboard Chess Championship.
Yeah, first of all, well done to you guys, especially
Thank you very much
for winning the Gauteng division of the event. From a coach's perspective, because I'm a coach as well, Fernando, what are the things that you think you could say to us now in terms of maybe giving advice to other coaches? in terms of what you think you did right and where you could maybe improve on, or especially with the competition going forward into the next leg now?
Yeah, I think based on my experience, first things first, as a coach, you need to be involved. And I believe that we are the first ones in the forefront. And whenever there's pressure, we feel it more than the players. So I believe you need to understand your team, or rather your players. And you also just need to be more involved. Yeah, you need to know more than your players. And don't always want to be the champion of your players.
And enable them.
Yeah, yeah, most
Thanks.
definitely.
Thanks.
Sure.
Very good answer, I must say.
Yeah, very good question as well there from your side, Coach Kenny. You know, from a coach's point of view, you would want to know those things. Atlegan, from a player's point of view, your message at the moment that you would have, obviously you're going to be playing against players that you've probably never played before. You're not going to really see them face to face, but you will be experiencing them on the board. Your message to your opponents that you might be facing, obviously they might be watching, as well as the message that you have for your team leading up to the 24th.
Well, for my team, I'm gonna say we did really well, and I'm looking forward to our next game. We are so ready, and we are so pumped to actually win the next game. So, for all the people that we're going to be playing against, watch out. RHS is on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Fontaine, well done, Coach, on your victory in the Gauteng leg of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. Coach, any last words from you before we greet you and say goodbye?
No, I think this is now time to work even more harder, because the other teams that we're going to be meeting, and the other teams that we're meeting, other teams, I think at this level it's no time to relax. So yeah, I would advise other teams to work even harder, and then so that we can enjoy the games and have fun on the 24th.
Yeah, that is the main thing, is to have fun, Coach. Thank you so much
Yes.
for you and Atlegan's time this afternoon. We graciously appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing you play live, Atlegan, on the 24th of February, when it is the final day of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. Thank you so much, and all of the best with your preparation going and leading into the 24th. We'll hope to see you soon.
All right. No, thank you very much, guys.
So much.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, cool.
That was the coach of Randfontein, Coach Fernando Nieranda, as well as his number one player there, all the way from Gauteng. What an obvious pleasure and a grace it is to be able to get them on using technology like that, Coach. And you can see that they are focused and they are ready for the 24th.
Yeah, and I love the confidence as well. What's also nice, I think, about this competition is that, for us, like I'm the Brackenfell High School coach. We unfortunately got knocked out in the first stage. But it gives us an opportunity also to get to know the other schools from the other provinces, and also get an idea of who the best schools are in those provinces. So very excited and happy to see Randfontein coming out on top.
Yeah, Randfontein, obviously you didn't expect that. Obviously we do not know the schools.
Yeah.
And this is a great platform to put your school on the map when it comes to the chess fraternity. So well done to Randfontein, and all of the best to them, and to Coach Fernando there with their lead up and their build up towards the finals that will be taking place on the 24th of February. We'll be moving on to the KZN leg, Coach. Obviously in the KZN we've seen a lot of good teams also here participating, but at the end of the day it was Northwood who came out on tops. Their journey towards the final, they beat Ferrum in the quarterfinals, 6-5, which seems like a very tight match there. Then they went on and beat Westville Boys Eye 8-2. Whilst Durban Girls Eye really impressed me. They came all the way to the semi-finals and lost in the third and fourth playoffs against Westville Boys Eye, 5.5 to 4.5. But it was Northwood who came out on top. They beat Clifton School 9-2 in the final. Northwood crowned the champions of the KZN leg of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. And we have their team manager, Anil Jagri, as well as their number one player, his son, Araf Jagri, on the show here tonight. They'll be tuning us live all the way from KZN. and we look forward to speaking to them right now. We are joined live by the KZN winners of the LX Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. It's Northwood High's Anil Jagri and Araf Jagri. Gentlemen, good to have you on the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic today. I can't believe I've been part of this winning team from KZN.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Anil.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Anil and Araf, obviously Anil, you are the team manager. Araf is the #1 player in the team, father and son, participating in the LX Forbes Battleboards Championship. That is what you want to see. Obviously, no nepotism there. Araf is really good at what he does. How has this experience been for the two of you gentlemen?
I think it's a new way to play chess. When you play online, it encourages for all your teammates to come together and to play different scores. So I really enjoy this tournament. And due to having a coach which sets up the team, I think he did a really good job in doing this. And it was a really milestone for Northwood due to the fact that we were 11th on the list to actually get into this tournament. So my dad, the manager, he got all our team's members together and he got us in order. So that was a really good job.
Yeah, Anil, kudos to you for keeping the gentlemen together. How was that experience writing in at 11th? Only 10 teams are allowed to participate in a province. When did you guys get the call that you will be participating?
Well, it was an interesting story. I think when we saw the advert and we saw, this is really exciting, we need to be part of it. And for some or the other reason, we missed the initial registration deadline. But we persevered. We made sure we got the second registration, all our players, all our ducks in the row. We've contacted the organizers. We made sure that we are one of the teams that's good to go. So we understood the knockout rule in terms of teams that wouldn't be ready. And I think we got a call at the 11th hour to say, hey, we actually made it. And that was really exciting because we were really passionate about chess and we wanted to be part of this great experience.
Yeah, at the 11th hour, the 11th team came in to win the KZN leg. Araf, can you just tell me how you guys preparing for the 24th? Are you guys ready to take on the rest of South Africa?
Of course, my team's always ready. So we're basically just going to come together and we're going to practice chess. Chess.com, Lee Chess, for example. But we're ready. For any team out there, beware of Northwood.
There you hear it. That is the message. I didn't even have to ask what is the message to the opponents. I've got Coach Kenny here next to me. He's from Brackenfell. Unfortunately, his team did not make it to the playoffs. But Coach Kenny, you might have a question for Anil and Araf?
Yes, definitely. Well done, guys, for becoming the champions of KZN in this competition. My question is for either of you. How did you find the competitiveness of the schools in your group? How close was it to eventually ending up on top?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think, to be honest, we didn't have a lot of practice time up front. We were more interested in, like I said, getting into the tournament. So the logistics and the challenge of registering and making sure we got a team at least. We've got a new team this year. So that was really our focus. And to get the experience. We really wanted to have the experience. And on the day, it was really a challenge. We had load shedding to deal with. We had to have a backup system and so forth. I think if you look at our scores, Northwood definitely, I'd like to say, annihilated the opposition in just about our round. So I think it also was a surprise to us of the quality and strength that Northwood has. I think now we have to up the ante. It is another level. We have confidence in our team, but of course we can't be overconfident. And I think looking at it on another level and interprovincial, we would like to see where we come out and how we compete and how we fare as KZN compared to the rest of South Africa. So it would be interesting.
Fantastic. What do you intend doing to motivate the team? And because obviously the next stage, the finals is going to be much more competitive, and the schools are going to be stronger. I mean, we've got
Durbanville.
Durbanville. I mean, a very renowned school as well for winning, other competitions as well. So, what do you think is going to be the key ingredients, and how are you going to motivate the team as a whole?
So I think first and foremost, I think it's about sportsmanship, right? It's about teamwork and sportsmanship. And I just want to elaborate some examples that we had in the competition where we actually lost connectivity. And there were 2 games that actually turned out to be abandoned, or chess.com recorded it as abandoned. And the beauty of being able to be in contact with the respective manager, we're able to replay that game. And you know that I think from a sportsmanship point of view, it's so important, and really built that within the context and spirit of the tournament. And we reciprocated as well. So I think, first and foremost, it's about the teamwork and sportsmanship, and about the team having fun. I think from a technical point of view, there isn't much time. I think it's about consolidation, sticking to the basics, like Arav said about chess.com, trying to have a few sessions in terms of trying to perfect or go through some openings, middle games, end games, and that kind of thing. But I think it's trying to hone our team to try and keep to the basics in a tournament like this, and to try to maintain our composure. That's about the best we can do up until the 24th of Feb.
Yeah, maintaining your composure. Thank you there, Coach Kenny. Awesome questions. Last question from my side to you, gentlemen. Thank you once again for spending your time this evening to chat to us. Araf, from your side, your message now towards the broader chess community that will be tuning in on Saturday the 24th. What can they expect from Northwood?
Just good luck to everybody who's playing the tournament. But I hope you know that when Northwood plays, we don't play. We take you to war. This is not a playground.
That's what you want to hear. That's what you. Thank you so much, gentlemen. This is Alex Ford's Battleboards Championship, and we go to war here. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time this evening. We really appreciate it. All of the best with the preparations for the 24th. We're looking forward to seeing you play, Araf. And thank you so much for the work that you do behind the scenes, Anil. It's really duly appreciated. All of the best, gentlemen. And thank you once again for your time this evening.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, guys.
That was Anil Jagri and Araf Jagri, all the way from Northwood in KZN, where they came to us live, and we appreciate them for their time. Well done to Northwood for coming out on tops there in KZN. They have all to play for now in the finals that will be taking place on the 24th. Exciting times, obviously, for the entire chess fraternity, school chess fraternity throughout South Africa. So well done to them, well done to Northwood, and you can see that Araf is like a young man that's very confident in his chess playing abilities.
I like his attitude, and he's calling out the rest of the teams now already. Lane putting out the gauntlet there, telling them they're ready for war. That's great.
Yeah.
But one particular thing I like about the KZN leg there is the fact that Durban Girls High School coming all the way into the semi-final. And also, just in general, there's a lot of girls' high schools playing in this competition. I mean, there was Renish High School from the Western Cape and some others.
Paul Girls' Eye, yeah.
Paul Girls' Eye. Very, very excited to see the girls.
Yeah, Jeppy's School for Girls also wanted to participate. I'm just not sure if they did at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But well done to all the girls' schools that are participating as well. Well done to Durban Girls' Eye. We look forward to seeing them participate. We will definitely have one of their representatives on the show
that would be nice.
Next week. So that is going to be fantastic to have them on the show, getting them dialed in as well. And then obviously now, Coach, we go on towards the last leg that we haven't covered yet. Obviously, that is the
Northwest.
The Northwest, yes, we missed the Northwest there. Potchefstroom Gymnasium coming out on top there. Their road towards the final. They beat Twelelepele High School. Amazing story, actually, Twelelepele coming through the ranks and competing on a level like this. Coach, we'll speak about that now. Potchefstroom Gymnasium beating Rustenburg in the semi-final, 7 points to 3. Whereas Grenville, who participated in the final, they lost against Potchefstroom in the final, 9 points to 1. Coach, we are joined by the winners of the Northwest region of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. No one else than the team manager, Coach Eddie Coetzee, and his son, Dewald Coetzee. Dewald, Eddie, hoe gaan het met jullie mannen vandaag?
Baie goed, dankie Lucien. Het gaan baie goed hier. Dit opgewonde vir die hele reeks wat julle vir ons aanbied.
Ik kan horen, is een lekker Afrikaans. Dewald, hoe gaan het vandaag met jou?
Baie goed, dankie.
Ja, Dewald, Eddie, julle ervaring op je huidige oomblik van die Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. Dewald, hoe was zaterdag voor jou geweest om deel te nemen tegen die race van die Noordwest en aan die einde van die dag als oorwinnaars uit te komen?
Dit was 'n baie lekker ervaring geweest en natuurlik het ons goed voorbereid gekom na die toernooi toe. Ons het 3 oefensessies in die week gehad voor die toernooi en ons het seker gemaak al ons spelers is reg vir die toernooi en ons almal het dit baie geniet. Ons het 'n lekker vibe gehad en op die einde het ons toe by ons doel uitgekom om die hele provinsiale deel van die toernooi te wen en ons het goeie moed om goed aan te gaan met die res van die toernooi volgende naweek.
Ja, Dewald, dit is baie lekker om te hoor dat julle manne het geniet het. Eddie, hoe was het vir jou as 'n spanbestuurder gewees Saterdag? Natuurlik, daar was baie goedjies wat agter die skerms moes gebeur het.
Baie stresvol gewees en maar nadat ons so van die tweede ronde af toe ou na die gesien het hoe alles werk, was dit regtig baie lekker gewees, baie geniet ook en dis nou regtig 'n voorreg en so lekker dat Alex Forbes nou hierdie toernooi moontlik maak provinsiewyd en hopelik volgende jaar al die provinsies om skole skaak bietjie op die map te kan plaas en te laat herleef veral na 2020 met die COVID wat alles min of meer in duie gestort het. So ons is baie opgewonde vir die hele toernooi wat voorlê.
Ja, natuurlik aan die einde van die jaar gaan ons natuurlik 'n interprovinsiale toernooi weer hê, Alex Forbes, wat hy nou ook gaan borg waar al 9 provinsies in Suid-Afrika gaan deelneem. Maar hierdie Saterdag of volgende Saterdag die 24ste wat kom is dit natuurlik die interprovincial finale, die 4 provinsies wat deelgeneem het en hulle wenners wat teen mekaar speel. Dewald, sê vir my die boodskap wat jy dalk het vir jou spanmaats, natuurlik jy is die nommer 1 speler by die skool. Die boodskap wat jy vir jou spanmaats het sowel as die oppositie wat julle te staan gaan kom volgende Saterdag.
Ek is glad nie bekommerd oor enige span teen wie ons gaan speel nie, want ek back myself sowel as bord 2 tot 10, laat almal die resultaat sal kry wat ons span beoog. Ek weet almal sal hard werk, ons sal aanhou oefen vir die toernooi en almal in ons span is regtig talentvol en almal kan doen wat hulle moet. En ja, ek het nie eintlik enige, ek weet daar sterk spanne teen wie ons speel, maar ek back onsself om die hele ding te wen.
Ja, nee, julle doen goed daar in Potch. Dewald, Eddie, enige woorde van jou dalk van bemoediging vir die span van Potch Gimnasium?
Ek wil net sê dis 'n wonderlike span kinders om mee te werk. Van hulle het ek nou vir die eerste keer ontmoet laas Saterdag omdat ek nou maar net bestuurder is vir die span vir hierdie reeks en nou nie hulle afrigter is nie. Maar ek was regtig verras gewees en die manier hoe hulle van dag 1 af saamgewerk het met die registrasies en al die dinge het ek baie moed ook vir die span soos Dewald sê en ons sien regtig uit vir die 24ste. Ons is reg vir hulle.
Ja, ek sien ook baie uit vir die 24ste man. Ek weet julle het nog 'n besige skedule wat julle nog moet volg vir die res van die dag. Dewald, jy moet nog gaan skaak oefen. So ons sê vir julle manne baie dankie dat julle die tyd uitgeneem het vanmiddag om bietjie saam met ons te gesels hierso op die Battleboards talkshow. Sterkte en voorspoed met julle voorbereiding vir die 24ste. Ons hoop om Dewald, ons hoop om vir jou dalk regstreeks te sien speel daai Saterdag. Ons gaan verseker dit laat gebeur. Baie dankie manne en sterkte en voorspoed en baie dankie vir julle tyd.
Dankie Lucien, ons waardeer julle opreg.
Ja, baie dankie.
En ons gesels weer. The one coach, we saw some massive hidings take place in the finals. Do you think that could be something to do with
the spirit, I mean, they just gel as a team. I mean, look, to win 9-1 in a final has to mean something. It has to indicate that, you know, they mean business. Yeah, super excited to see what they're going to do in that, because I'm not familiar with those schools. So now it's interesting to see. And this is what this competition does, is that it brings these schools together, right? You might be the best school in your province for these past few years, but you never really got to play the Western Cape's best. So you know what I'm saying, or the Gauteng's best and so forth.
Yeah.
So
and we saw Lopile competing there as well. How amazing is it, Coach, that we are getting to witness schools from rural areas, you know, schools that are coming out of, you know, backgrounds that are not the same as the other schools' backgrounds, but competing between the 64 squares on an equal playing field.
It's amazing. I mean, from a personal, on a personal note for me, that's really very great to see. The president-elect of South Africa, and Mr. Andre Lewax, is very big advocate for rural chess in the Western Cape. In fact, when he was the Western Cape chess president, since then until now, the rural chess has really developed to a level where they can compete now on the level of you know, chess happening in the big cities. But Lopile, fantastic story there, and this is what it's all about, eh? So they're creating their own opportunities, I believe, and that's great to see.
Yeah, it's fantastic to witness that all these teams, all these schools are doing their best and showing their class on a platform such as this, the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. You spoke about Andre Lewax, now the president-elect of the Chess South Africa. We were privileged to have him with us on Saturday in the studio, where we'll be coming to you live from the DCC, the Durbanville Conference Center. We also had Ravesh Maharaj, the representative of Alex Forbes, there with us. And we also had Lauren Willenberg that came to you live on the show. We just have a short video clip just to show what we got up to there, and obviously a historical moment. We got to sing the national anthem. It was broadcasted live towards all the schools, and what a moment it was for chess. Here's that short video.
Come together and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. There you have it.
History has been made. The first and the inaugural Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship is underway, and it is well. We saw there in that video, the national anthem being sung. We saw all the schools, the photos. Everybody's excited about this tournament.
Yep, and everyone is ready up and geared to go. It was a special moment for me to be singing the national anthem, you know, particularly at the chess event. You know, the last time I remember doing that was at the World Chess Champs, where you know, I had this opportunity to sing the national anthem, and yeah, I get to do it again. So it was great. Yeah.
Well done, Coach Willenberg. I actually asked Coach before the tournament started, we need somebody to sing the national anthem because the person that was supposed to sing cancelled the night before.
Yeah.
But well done to everybody who stepped up. We sang it a cappella, and it was an awesome moment in chess. We're getting this thing underway, and I'm sure it's going to be a thing that will be lasting, a tournament that will be lasting for generations. That is what we want to see. We want to see chess go through the ranks and become a sport that young individuals enjoy playing.
Yes, and this competition and with Alexander Forbes backing it like this much, with this much coverage as well, media coverage, is exactly what we need to take it to that point. So having been in the chess industry for like the last 25 years, all I can say is we really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so without further ado, we are going to be showing to you the locks for Saturday the 24th, obviously day 2, the finals of the Interprovincial Chess Tournament. That will be coming out right now. We just have a look through all the locks. Pool A, we have the Gauteng champions, Randfontein High School, Labon, the second college. They will be playing there with Ferrum High, and Paul Gymnasium, who will be coming in there in Pool A. They will be stepping in for Paul Boys High, who has other arrangements or will be taking part in a different competition. So they will be heading to Grey, so they had to forfeit their place. I was looking forward to seeing Paul Boys High participate in Pool B. We have Northwood, Edgemead High, St. John's College, and Tshwelelopele High School. Pool C, Curo Durbanville, Durban Girls High School, Bersig Academy, and Hoërskool Driehoek. In Pool D, we have Potchefstroom Gymnasium, Cornwall Hill College, Westervoort High School, and Sarel Sillier High School. In Pool E, we have Jeppe High School for boys, and in their pool it will be Hoërskool Rustenburg, St. Henry's Marist College, St. Henry's Marist College, and Hopeview High. Those are the teams in Pool E. In Pool F, we have Clifton School, Huguenot High School from Wellington, Hoërskool Transvalia, and Hoërskool Grenswag. Pool G, we've got Paul Roos Gymnasium, Westville Boys High School, President Mangope Technical, and Northcliffe High School. The last group there is Grenville High School, Hoërskool Noordheuwel, Protea Heights Academy, and Race Thorpe Secondary. Coach, we saw now the pools. The pools have been released. The fixtures will be released soon as well. Exciting times for chess in South Africa.
Very, very much so, and I must say I like the spread of how the pools are laid out. There's no any real school that you could say is dominant in the group. Very excited to see some of the underdog schools come up and take on, you know, the Paul Rooses and the Kiro Durbanvilles and the Northwood. So yeah, it's looking interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely looking interesting, and it's been an interesting night tonight. Once again, a chess talk show. Not so much that you hear about these things in South Africa. So we look forward to trailblazing something like this in the chess fraternity throughout South Africa, because I believe, and I truly believe that you also think so too, that chess is a growing sport in South Africa.
Chess is definitely a growing sport. As we know, chess gets played behind closed doors, so you don't really see it happening. But the growth is there, I can tell you. I see this firsthand. I've played chess in all provinces throughout the country, in also some small rural towns I've played chess, and chess is bursting at the seams right now. And with competitions like this, one can only imagine where it's going to go from here, because now kids are going to see that look, chess is cool again.
Yeah.
Well, chess has always been cool for me, but chess has never been popular. Let me put it that way, and this popularizes the game.
Yeah, it definitely does. So we want to thank you, each and every single one who tuned in tonight to watch us and to follow us. Be sure to click on the like, share, and subscribe. We will be coming to you, Coach. Any last words from your side as we head into next week? Obviously, the 24th of February will be the finals of the Interprovincial Alex Wolf's Battleboards Chess Championship. Any word from you to the chess fraternity?
Yeah, I think what I would like to say is definitely good luck and good skill to those schools preparing now for the final on the 24th. From a coach's point of view, I would say to the players, put in a lot of time in terms of practicing online, playing the actual format that we will be playing on the 24th. Get used to the time format, get your temperament right, and then, you know, apart from that, I think that the teamwork is an important factor when it comes to, I mean, the team that's going to win is going to be a team that just gels. They've got the team spirit, they've got the camaraderie amongst them, and they practice together as well. So yeah, from my side, good luck. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, that was Coach Kenny Willenberg from Brackenfell High. We were supposed to play a small game, a blitz game, but we'll keep that for next week, where we'll be doing another talk show coming to you live. And that's from my side, Coach Kenny. Thank you once again. Candidate Master in South Africa. Coach Kenny says he's going for that Grand Master title. He says he just has to look at his theories still. So all of the best for that, Kenny. From my side, Lucian Cubic, Coach Kenny Willenberg. We thank you for tuning in tonight. All of the best and God bless. See you the 24th of February, where it will be the finals of the Alex Forbes Battleboards Chess Championship. See you then.